What's up, guys? OC's Finest back with you again, and today I feel like we're gonna have a deck list that people have been wishing for. Alright, guys, so we're here with Paul today. Paul, tell us what video you're playing.
Of course, I'm playing the deck that everyone always plays, but you know, it's
Brand new
always
SS3? Brand new SS3.
Of course, that's old news. So I'm playing it with a splash of a bunch of colors, but the thing is, I like to call it red control. And what I like to do is I like to play two Mice, because it's during the beginning of the game. You want to draw into your Dragon Ball as much as possible, so this one searches out a Dragon Ball. So if you see it, you know, I'll just play it. I play 3 pans. It's get all your red cards double strike.
It's a blocker too.
And it's a blocking barrier. Of course, 4 Gohans, which is a really good card, critical. It's just like I like to only push very quick during turn 2, because I'm usually awake on turn 2. Just attack with crits and then drawing if I have a small hand. I love playing this card right here, 4 Deborahs. I like comboing them away and then summoning one, so I'll wish one back, summon it, so I just rip 4 cards out of my opponent's hands.
So what does Deborah do exactly?
So Deborah says when he's summoned on the board, I get to rip 2 cards randomly from my opponent's hand. If he leaves the board for any reason, those 2 cards go back to my opponent's hand. That's pretty much in that one. I play 3 Chain Attack Trunks. He brings out anything that's 15. That's 15 or less. I love playing this card too. So it's like it just spams the board, and I just like playing it a lot because you know when you pressure your opponents. Because I like to combo them away sometimes, and then just play them from the drop zone, and can bring out anything that's 15 or less. And this surprises people sometimes. And it can attack active cards, which a lot of people forget it does. 3 of the Gotenks. This is the card I like to use a lot with Child's Wish. So during like turn 1, like when they try to swing at me or something, I'll just combo it away, and then turn 2, I'll wish it back. And if there's another one, like either him or the Gohan, I'll wake myself up, get the other wish, and reuse it again, and then I have 2 crits on board, and turn 2, and just swing, draw. This card right here, oh man, that's amazing. What it does is when it's summoned, you get to draw a card and untap an energy. When you at least have 5 energy, you get to pop a card and take 2 from your life, and it gains 3,000 for each card in your energy. So basically, when you usually have 5, it'll be 35 for sure. So it's really great, and it's a triple strike too. So what I like to do a lot is like I like to put the Shenron effect on them, give them 5k and crit, and it becomes triple strike, and then just try to push in. Ejection, I like to play 2 only, because you get to just the way Shenron works, you just draw into everything. Especially when with the Gotenks and the Gohan, you just draw into it already, so you draw your whole deck. I don't like to see it at 3 because I saw it way too many times, and I saw it during late game way too many times, and it was just really horrible. 4 was too much, and 3 was way too much as well. 2 is just perfect. Use one injection 1 time out of the game. At least you do it 1 time, you're good. 4 Senzu Beans, amazing, very amazing. It surprises a lot of people how good it is. You could use it defensively and offensively, but mostly offense because it shows you when I push other cards in. It's just amazing. 1 Kami, I like it because, like I said, the deck draws into it so much. You can wish it back whenever you want, and you can just dark hold the board whenever you want. So you can just use it whenever you want to. So that's the only reason why I use it because I just draw into it. It's just the deck just thins out quick because you're usually done by turn 5 or 6. That's when the game's already over because that's when you're already pushing it in really fast. 2 Crushers. Honestly, I might push it to 1 because like it's really such a dead card most of the time. It's only getting rid of the Black Saiyan Vegetas, the Black Saiyans, because it's kind of a problem. But that's the only reason why the card isn't here for the deck. 2 Shenrons, which is very, very great. I like it. I like it at 2, just perfect at 2. I don't want to put it more or less. I just usually like using it to either tap energy or give my one of my battle cards on crit. That's the only effects I use for it. Just draw, crit, or untap energies. Once in the blue moon, I'll bring back a 2-drop. 2 radars. At first I had it like at 3, but I switched it down to 2 because you see way too many extra cards, and you don't want to see too many extra cards. And after this ratio, I realized this is perfect because this is all you need. Because you don't really use that many wish cards because you push for game quick. Because it's spanning the board. So what it does is you can bring back either 2 wish desires from your drop, or Dragon Balls, or 101, and add it to your hands. Or you can look at the top 7 and do the same thing. Not to the super combos. Of course, you already know what it does. 5 sparking, draw a card, attack, and it boosts up your leader or your battle cards to 10k. During late game, when you have 5, what you want to do is you want to use your wish effect right away, or not, and give something a triple strike right away, summon him, and a push for him. So what he does is he's a dark overwhelm. He stays on board once you summon him. When he swings, he has an auto effect where he looks at your opponent's hand and you choose 4 battle cards, and you can combo with them too. So it's a triple strike, and then he's just surprised because a lot of people don't see that coming. But now I've been playing this deck since before Nationals. So during Nationals, when people were playing it, and like I saw some people come out with their videos, and I was surprised, like, oh wow, people kind of great minds think alike. So I was like, hey, they finally realized this deck is good, or this card is good. This card is amazingly good. I played 3 Child's Wish. I love using it because during early game, during turn 2, I'll just bring back 2 battle cards, either the Go Tanks or the Go On. I love using it a lot, and I like this right here, the Roar Piece. I go back and forth if I want to push it to 3 or 2, but I always see it, so regardless. I might push it back to 3 due to the fact that I like using the Boros a lot, and it's just a great card. And of course the 7 Dragon Balls, and you already know what that does. Just draw a card for free.
And Shenron's effect, the back effect. What do you usually use it on?
Well, the triple attack. I usually use it on either Vegeta or even the criticals. It depends on a certain time of the game. It doesn't really matter if because I usually have my opponent by like 3 or 2 before he comes out. So I'll just push it on any battle card, and then doesn't summon him, and then swing with him, and then since of course sometimes most of the time they have negations, but if they don't, you just swing with him, and then if they combo out their own hands, and then you swing with the other one. It's usually a crit card because the crit, it's like already ripped their hand, and if they try to combo out the whole thing, they're not gonna have nothing, and then by the time the crit attacks, they can't combo anything, and they're not gonna gain a hand because it's.
So why don't you play any double strikers? Like any double strike cards like the Champa or the Kai?
That's because the deck doesn't have that many cards in the deck. It's too
tight.
It's too much
Really
tight. Yeah, it's very, very tight.
And then why not hit instead of the Bora? Because hit, you get to just look at your opponent's hand, you get to take them.
Well, because the Bora and hit are different due to the fact that hit could hit extra cards, and hit what's called. It's only what's called when it's played in hand, not from the drop zone. So you can't use the hit effect.
So if you wish back hit, you can.
You can't use it.
Okay.
But the Bora hits
it's either way. You can summon it or you can wish it back and just start.
Yeah, exactly.
Grabbing cards. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the deck list. Thanks to you for Card Addiction for letting us, of course, record like always. And then check out Gem Playmats when you guys get the chance. Check out their mats and other products.
Thank you.
We await your return, warrior.